Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to a Moss Gets Athletic video, and in today's video I wanted to talk on this viral video of Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe. Yeah man, the thing is this, like, if those guys are good friends, then this is just, you gotta look at it as like, this is one of those heated conversations that you would have with your good friend, right? And I think we've all been in a situation like that where we've had these heated conversations, but if they're just coworkers, right? Yeah, for one, if I was Shannon, wouldn't even allow him to get to me like that. I would not allow this man to cause me to yell at no workplace, because I think that's what a lot of coworkers, what they thrive for. They want to see that anger from you. They want that, like, to be upset to the point where it's like either they want another coworker, or they don't want you in the area no more. But yeah, if I was Shannon Sharpe, I wouldn't even allow somebody like that to get me upset and things, because no, like, I watching it, and then when you lay out everything that you've done in your career, and Skip Bayless, I don't think he's played any sports. I remember I watched when he did this interview with Kevin Hart, where he was overall, like, just talking on his life, and I think he said he's never played no sports. And so that's why I'm like, bruh, how are you going to, like, talk? Yeah, they say he's an American sports columnist, commentator, and television personality. And yeah, that's about it. Show which he left. And also that was like a show that he was with Stephen A. Smith. Okay, so Oklahoma, me father called Skip. Okay, sports a yearly. He played baseball and basketball. So yeah, that was like, okay, so I think that's what I had read, was that he played sports when he was a kid, but like he didn't play like professionally as he got older. He just paid attention to it. So here's the thing, because not trying to take that away from him that he can't overall, like, pay attention to sports and stuff, but I guess when you're trying to have a debate about sports with somebody that actually played sports, that's like debating. That's like if I wanted to go out and have a debate with a firefighter on how to put out houses, or a shoemaker on how to make shoes, or whatever the situation is. It's like, I feel like a lot of people need to start saying that when they're talking on something to a person that already, I guess they should start out like, from a fan's perspective, Tom Brady is this, or whoever, is being talked about. But if you're like, no, Tom Brady is better than you in this sport and this and that and blah blah, I'm like, for one, two different, well, I don't think they played at the same time. I don't know, because I, like, from a fan's perspective, I can't really say. I don't think Shannon Sharpe did play. Like, let's just see when he overall retired. Okay, let's see. He's 54, so he ain't that he's not that old. So he might have stopped playing. So he stopped. Last team that he was with was the Broncos in 2003. And then after that, I think I assume that he retired. But yeah, like, no, it's just when you think of like his stats and stuff, and it's like, yeah, it might not be up there with Tom Brady, but it's like, fam, at least he still has some stats to his name. There's players that probably don't win in and out of, any sport, and they don't have nothing to their name. So it's like, for him to make it through this sport, have not one, not two, but 3 Super Bowls, and then like a bunch of other, because like, no, there's like 3 Super Bowls, 4-time first team All-Pro, second team All-Pro, 8-time Pro Bowl and stuff. NFL 1990s All-Decade Team, Denver Broncos Ring of Fame, Denver Broncos 50th Anniversary Team, Savannah State Tigers number 2 jersey retire, and an NFL record, most receiving yards in a game by a tight end, 214. Like, 62 touchdowns. My thing is this. Shannon Sharpe, he should never have to look somebody in their face and have to defend his career, for one. Skip Bayless, it's like, you shouldn't talk on a person's career if you've never even played that sport. So that's like, because no, the thing is this. a lot of people, they call stuff like that constructive criticism when it's far from being constructive and it's nowhere near criticism. It's just flat out disrespect. You're disrespecting this man's career because he's disrespecting your favorite player. Fam, like, here's the thing. Your favorite player, if that's your favorite player, okay, cool. I'm like, and that's where it's like, you know, because I guess I could kind of relate to Shannon Sharpe, where it's like when you have people disrespecting you and the stuff that you've worked for because they want to see somebody else bigger than you. And I'm like, look, even though like the stuff that we do on a day-to-day basis, it can be looked as a, you know, competitive. But at the same time, I wouldn't really consider, if I'm going to be competitive, I'm going to be competitive for fun. I'm not going to be competitive because I'm trying to out-better somebody, be better, or, you know, do whatever the situation is. Like, I don't care about that. That's their life. I'm living my life. That's the only thing that should matter, all right? So, yeah, if they got more stats than me, then they got more stats than me. But I don't think, and this is where I'll have to say, where it's like, you know, what does Tom Brady have to think about this? Like, how does he view Shannon Sharpe? Because I guess, yeah, your average fan, they're gonna look at it as like, oh yeah, 100% Tom Brady, he's better than Shannon Sharpe, he's always gonna be better. But I feel like when you are out there killing it, when you're out there, regardless of whether you're playing bad or, you know, you're playing good, but if you're out there playing, you're not going to have time to be looking at other people like, oh, well, because no, if you're going to be looking at other people criticizing what they're doing, you guys is doing the same thing, then they're obviously doing better than you. You're on, or, yeah, you're like, hold on, because I'm trying to say this without messing it up. You are on, or no, they're on your radar, all right? So, and it shouldn't be like that. It should be where it's like, you guys, that person's doing their thing, you're doing your thing. That's the only thing that should matter. But it's like, I guarantee and I promise you, Tom Brady is not looking at it. It's like, because he's probably played against so many different football players from all over the country and stuff, where it's like, fam, I ain't got time to be out here looking. He already knows he's a good football player. That's something that nobody ain't gonna take away from him. But it's like, to take that away from Shannon Sharpe because he's not up there with Tom Brady, or he ain't as good as Tom Brady. It's like, fam, he still played. And then and I think if I was Shannon Sharpe, you know, where it's like, if you got somebody out there saying like, so, and I ain't laid out all that, I'm like, well, what have you brought to the game of football besides playing Madden or, you know, whatever, or sitting here talking on sports? What have you brought to football? Because if you ain't brought nothing to the sport of football, bro, you ain't got no business of talking on my career or anybody else's career. Just because you watch a lot of sports don't make you, because my thing is this, there's probably somebody out there that pay attention more to sports than Skip Bayless. They probably pay attention from like every inch of the sport of football. They should be the ones having a TV show, but you're lucky and fortunate enough to have your own, you know, or a shared TV show and things. And the thing is, like, you gotta understand, it's like, bro, you are blessed. You should not be out here. Because I feel like that it'll probably be a few more comments to where people are all like, you know what? No, we ain't watching his show. Shannon Sharpe, he can have his own TV show, do his own thing. He don't need Skip Bayless and all that stuff. Like, he could just go out and I feel like that's it. That's the end of his career. Then he gonna come up like, oh, well, I'm choosing to retire and stuff. And then, yeah, he's most likely just gonna be talking about sports on social media. Like, he ain't gonna get paid to make no tweets. He just gonna have to make the tweet and then just call it a day and stuff. Like, that's it. Live off of your retirement and things. But yeah, I just think that people, they need to kind of check themselves on when they're talking about people, because it's like, bruh, if you ain't offered nothing to this sport, you ain't got no place of business to be out here talking about people. So, but anyways, and that being said, comment down below how you feel about it. I know there's going to probably be people out there, you know, that agrees with Skip Bayless and then agrees with Shannon Sharpe. So, I mean, regardless of who you agree with, this is my own personal opinion. I don't want people to come after me trying to get on me about how I feel and stuff. This is just how I feel, all right? So, but anyways, yeah, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.